my gosh, look at the view. Today I'm in Ascaya. It's a beautiful like a subdivision in Henderson. I'm telling you, Henderson is beautiful. Yeah, this is the poolside, wonderful view. It's really like mountain. You're on top of the mountain. And we're gonna have an event here for Debra March, the mayor of Henderson, who is running for lieutenant governor. So yeah, I just wanted you to see the place because I was so impressed. This is my first time here. Okay, so I'm the photographer as usual. I'm the photographer for today, and I'm covering this event. It's campaign season here in Nevada. So Debra March, the best mayor ever, is running for lieutenant governor. She's the mayor of Henderson. And the proof is in the tasting. The proof is in the pudding. Now this is Ascaya. Said where dreams live. And they're preparing. They're not yet done. So we're just looking at it. We'll be back later. But in the meantime, this is how it looks like. Beautiful.
Both cards. There's nothing on it.
Okay. I don't know if I'll explore because I don't love to explore. I'm not that explorer. I just appreciate what I see. But will I look further? Not the type. But sometimes I am. Most of the time I'm not. Oh, natural stones. So I always come early. That's why I get these shots. It's supposed to be at 5:30. Now it's about 5:15. Hello, sir. Yeah, so we'll wait. Let's see what's happening. Ascaya. Super windy. Look at that. I like cactus. I like cacti. I think they're cute. Especially when they're the really big ones. They have that. Look at that door. Windy, super windy. So nice and green.
Do matter. That you need someone in that role who really understands how to lead the state, how to lead through challenges, and has the experience to be able to carry the job forward. So I put my name in and committed to running for lieutenant governor here in the state. And actually, we're getting some really good feedback, good results, great fundraising opportunities as well. You know, one of the things I'd like to share with you is the role and responsibility of the lieutenant governor. The lieutenant governor actually chairs the Senate in the state, is the chair of tourism and outdoor recreation, is the vice chair of the Department of Transportation, and then works on issues around Homeland Security, which would be like dealing with the pandemic or something should happen to the governor. The lieutenant governor would be in a position to step in and fill in that role. I am currently the chair of the Regional Transportation Commission of Southern Nevada and have served in that role for 2 years. Prior to that, I was vice chair for 10 years. So I really understand transportation and land use, which is an important part of the job. And of course, another important part of the job is economic development and diversification. And I think that I've demonstrated here in Henderson that I've worked hard to help this city flourish, to be successful, to attract the kinds of businesses and industries that will make our state be successful going forward. And that translates to economic vitality, to tax revenues that support the state, that allow us to maybe not have to translate that into taxes for people who live in the state, because as you raise property values, you've raised that revenue as well. So I would like to ask for your support going forward. I am running for Lieutenant Governor. I'd like to encourage you to visit my website. It's marchfornevada.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that any of you might have about the things that I'm committed to working on, companies that I've brought to Henderson. In fact, we brought Google, that's brought 250 jobs at $65,000 a year or better, and provides strong benefits for our residents, or for the employees that work there. Haas Automation is building in West Henderson, and they're bringing in 2,500 jobs at $60,000 a year or better. And my goal has been, let's create opportunity for our residents. Let's create good paying jobs that support our community, that support the folks who want to live, work, and play in our community, and that they can afford to live, work, and play because we're creating these wonderful investments. Since I've been on the council and as mayor, we've brought 2 new hospitals to Henderson, Henderson Hospital and Henderson West Hospital. We have Safe Life Defense and many other businesses and industries as well. So I'm committed to continuing to diversify our economy, to strengthen our economy. You know, I as all of you probably did too, in 2009, 2008, 9, 10, when we went through the economic downturn, we recognized how important it was for us to have a diverse economy, that we couldn't be just dependent upon gaming, and we couldn't be just dependent on mining in this state, that we had to see other industries come into our state. And that's been a real focused effort for me as mayor. In fact, in 2017, when I was elected mayor, I went back to a roundtable in Detroit with Michael Bloomberg. It was a roundtable that I participated in, and the thing he talked to us about was bringing the industries of the future to our community. We needed to be attracting as mayors, and there were mayors from across the country there, but attract these businesses and industries of the future that will help us to be strong and diverse in the future. And of course, companies like Haas Automation, who is a company that builds machines that build machines and exports to 60 countries and has just a major broad relationship with countries or companies around the world. Those are the kinds of things that I want to look at, whether it's advanced manufacturing, whether it's healthcare services. In fact, one of the things that we've worked on is we've donated money not only to Nevada State College and to the College of Southern Nevada to educate teachers, and then to also educate the healthcare providers of the future, so that we're creating the jobs and we're supporting job creation as well. So we're not just bringing jobs, but we're also doing what we need to do to raise up the workforce as well. So I'd be happy to answer any questions that you all might have, and I'm committed to this state and look forward to the opportunity to be able to serve as Lieutenant Governor of this state.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a contribution to Debra's campaign. You can see.
Okay, that was Henderson Mayor Debra March, and she's running for Lieutenant Governor of the state of Nevada.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Debra for a long time, and she was a new city councilwoman, and my husband and I had this silly little idea for a business and asked if we could bid her ear, and she said of course, and she opened up her doors and listened to our silly idea, and here we are about 12 years later. We have 14 employees, and I don't think the idea we had was even what we gave you at the time, but just the fact that you took the time to listen to just a couple of people off the street that wanted to start a business. I'll never forget that. And the leadership too. And I've seen our city just flourish under your leadership, especially the downtown area, which I've been very involved with, the downtown Water Street area, and to know that all of those amazing things that are happening down there are a result of Debra and her team's years worth from the Planning Commission on of developing a plan there and working the plan, have a plan and work the plan. So our full-throated support to not just you as a person, but as a leader, and as the results that you've produced for the small itty-bitty business and the large businesses you're bringing to Nevada.
She has done such a wonderful, wonderful job at expanding our city. And more importantly is that Debra, running for Lieutenant Governor, even though she did not get that appointment, which I was very upset about, that's okay. Because she can run on her own, she can run on her own record, she can do all the things, say all the things that are positive from the city to the north to the south, whatever that may be. And by the way, she will be our next governor in the next election. She will be. But she is just an awesome person. She works so hard. I've never seen anybody work so hard like you. It's incredible. But just thank you for everything that you have done for our city and what you're going to do for the state. I can't wait for you to be there because you're just going to do wonderful things. And you know, to be a collaboration with whoever the governor is going to be, because I know that you're going to make that work. And I'm just so excited, and it's going to be a wonderful thing for you. Yeah. A lot of people support you.
Okay, the last guy who spoke was John Simmons. He ran against Debra March before for mayor of Henderson. So that concludes the program for today. I hope you enjoy the video. And just know your candidates. I think that's the most important thing. Vote according to your conscience, what you have researched, what you think is going to be good for the state or your or your county or whatever. All right? So yeah, see you in the next event. Bye.